All right, Gabriel writes, hey, John, given all the drama behind Gina Carano and her controversial social media posts, which ended up creating the hashtag #FireGinaCarano hashtag, do you think Disney will kill off Cara Dune, recast her, or do nothing in regards to The Mandalorian? Cheers. All right. There is often a difference in hypothetical questions about what will somebody or a studio do versus what do I think a studio or individual should do. There is often a big difference between what I think a studio should do versus what I think they will do. Those are often two different things. In this case, I think it's actually the same. I think what they will do and what they should do is actually the same thing. And that is nothing. They should do nothing. And I don't think they will do anything. And nor do I think they should. You see the circular reasoning there? I don't think they should do anything. I don't think they will do anything. I think they're going to play the Cara Dune character out to whatever they were going to do. If the Cara Dune character dies at the end of this season, and I'm not saying she does, but if she does, it's because they were planning on doing that anyway, and it will have nothing to do with this controversy. If they keep her alive for the next couple of seasons, it'll because that's what they planned on doing. It'll have nothing to do with the fact that they support her position on things. Look, my position on this is very clear. I don't give a hot damn what somebody's personal, political or worldview thoughts are. As long as they're not, hey, let's go out and beat up gay people. Somebody's personal opinions about, certain issues, I can agree or disagree with their opinions on certain issues, but it doesn't affect nor should it affect whether or not we think that person should be able to star in this or be that or whatever. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Somebody who believes that, you know what? The state disaster relief package should be $2 billion. And you think the state disaster relief package should only be $500 million? I never want to see you work again. It's unless it becomes paramount to, the call of active violence against other people. I really don't care. Now, look, I don't like getting political on the show, but let's just say I have very different political views than, say, Clint Eastwood does. But it doesn't stop me from absolutely revering Clint Eastwood's work. Clint Eastwood is one of the best filmmakers of all time, one of the iconic film actors of all time. And he and I got some different political points of view. And okay, that's fine. I don't think they should not let Clint Eastwood. Look, somebody's opinion about something, I don't know, unless it's an extreme example, somebody's opinion about something generally will not prevent me from appreciating or liking the work. It has to be far more extreme than that. And look, I'm not defending Gina Carano. I'm not attacking Gina Carano. I don't care what she thinks or what she says on Twitter. I really don't. She, again, if we're talking about just, opinions on things, her opinion on certain issues, I believe should have no impact on whether a studio allows that person to work in a property or not, especially if they're already working on a property. Now, I'm sure there are going to be people who are already drafting tweets to me saying, well, John, what about somebody who does this? And it's like some real big extreme example, but I'm not talking about extremes. Now, it's somebody who, look, I've got an opinion on this issue. It's not the popular opinion, and they state what their opinion is. Okay, I can agree or disagree with you. I can think you're stupid. I can think all that kind of stuff, but it's not going to affect whether or not I think you should be allowed to have your job. I don't know. And there's a million variables in there. Admittedly, there are a million possible variables in that, but just generally speaking, I don't think somebody having a different, and in Gina's case, wrong opinion about an issue will affect how I appreciate her work or whether she'd be allowed to have a job. Again, there are extreme examples you can throw out there. Those are different discussions. For something like this, that's what I personally think, at any rate. Okay, next up.